Greetings, I'm Solidus-Skully, and welcome back to part 3 of The Land of Dragons. Yeah, I've took a bit of a break between parts, mainly because the previous part actually took a fuckload to render, and it was only fucking 15 minutes, well, 14 minutes I think. Yeah, so hopefully I'm a bit more revitalized and I'll have a bit more to say about this. And again, I think part of the reason why I think I might have had a bit of trouble elucidating my loose lips more than usual, I think is because, at least in terms of the Kingdom Hearts adaptation of Mulan, there really wasn't much of depth going on. Like, the story is pretty much straight-laced. Like, I mean, Mulan tried to pass off as a dude, got found out, and now she knows that Shan-Yu was alive and gonna destroy China, so we gotta go stop him. So yeah, the story is pretty much straight-laced. I think I've said most of what there is to say about the game design in part 1 of The Land of Dragons, so yeah, now's pretty much the finale of stopping the thing, which basically just requires us to go back through areas, fight more Heartless, and go, yeah! But then again, we do also get access to some of Mulan's special abilities, which is to activate a trap card. No, I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. Well, I mean, at least we'll see a bit more of Valor form, because in China we need Valor so that we may have honor. And try as we might, we can almost get the puzzle piece, but sadly it is beyond our reach, even with high jump level 2. We need the power of high jump level 3! My attempts at sequence breaking have failed. Terminate the entire commentary, and terminate Solidus-Skully. Again, while I'd like to say that it is possible if you position yourself just right, yeah, wait until you get high jump level 3, or at least, you know, until you at the very least you get glide, because, trying to get it like this is just a bit pish. Unless I do get it. As you can no doubt tell, it has been quite some time since I recorded The Land of Dragons gameplay. And I have no idea why I keep calling it this. It just sounds funny to me. But alas, we're killing the Heartless and getting our mileage of Valor form, because when we get better form changes, we will never see it again. Did I say form change? I meant drive forms. Bleh. And again, one of the biggest drawbacks of the drive forms is the fact that it really tends to decrease quite a bit. I mean, you can pick up like little drive balls, but yeah, it doesn't really sustain for long, so you get to play with a lot of power but limited time to use it. Again, you do get drive recoveries, which can allow you to basically restore bits of the drive gauge between, you know, 3 drive forms and then 5 drive forms when you finally reach the level appropriate, but yeah. I mean, you do eventually get passive abilities such as drive boost, and I think also damage drive, which basically restores more of the drive gauge the more damage you take, which can mitigate the problem somewhat, but at the same time though, it just leaves you wanting. But what doesn't leave you wanting is Mulan's limit break, which basically involves Mushu. Well, we can't really show it off here, but it is actually one of my favourite, and something that will come in quite handy when we deal with the boss. But yeah, it's basically a team-up attack with Mushu. Again, you basically just launch about, slashing people. Having a nice little aerial traversal attack, it basically combines the Sora ability from when you ride the tornadoes, and, well, aerial assault. So again, you can take down enemies that are airborne, and you can do some massive damage. The final attack itself is also pretty sweet. It has a lot of massive damage, and, I don't know, it's one of the fun things about Kingdom Hearts. Just showing off the various limit breaks, and I don't know. It provides like a lot of fluidity to the combat, I find, and it is just delicious.
Shang! Shan-Yu is alive. He's headed this way.
And why should I believe you this time?
But she's telling you the truth!
Guard the palace! Do not let the enemy get anywhere near the Emperor!
That's an order!
Captain, we'll secure the courtyard, and you can save the Emperor.
Well, you heard what Donald said. We have to obey him. And I also do apologize, there appear to be some screaming kids outside who should be fucking inside now, like it's getting incredibly dark. Why they're playing out at this time of night is questionable. But anyway, now we have to defend Captain... whoever he is, from the Heartless. I mean, really, there's not much point, it's just fighting for the sake of itself. See, it was over in no time. I mean, we might be sufficiently leveled at this point, but goddamn. But anyways, onwards to the Emperor's Chamber. I guess maybe it was to give a bit of reasonable buffer time for Shan-Yu to reasonably make his way over to the Emperor and have Captain whoever the fuck, like, do his thing. But anyway, don't worry, we won't have to scale across that entire field. Look, we're already there. The power of jump cuts. It's tasty like an ice cream. Sea salt, that is.
Now you'll bow to me.
It ends now.
Right now!
So, wait a minute, does Shan-Yu have the power of darkness, or are these just his natural magical abilities in the movie? So I assume. Still haven't seen it yet, but I will rectify that sometime soon. Anyway, this basically combines, well, a boss fight against Shan-Yu. I mean, he might have the power of darkness aiding him, but he's still a pure-blooded human. But again, it also combines the Hollow Bastion storyline where you had to basically defend the gate, except this time you don't have Squall to back you up. Well, you can't really see it right now, but let's see the Limit Break in action. And again, you have pretty much two attacks. You have the Heat Lance, which pretty much has you, blasting him away with from a distance, or you have Sora's physical attack, where he basically just lunges his way towards Shan-Yu and continues to lance him. With the Lancer up the arse, da-da-da-da. But yeah, and also, another thing that's granted to you, unlike the Hollow Bastion Defend the Gates mission, is that you can actually restore the gate's health bar by collecting up the orbs, which restore morale. Which is kind of weird. Wouldn't they have done that for the first mission to make it easier than not give it to you for this one because you're experienced? Whatever. Just periodically defend the gate, collect the orbs, and basically kick Shan-Yu's ass. He's... Actually, did I reuse some of Beast's moveset? Because he was doing the same thing he was using for Beast Limit Break. Like, Stalwart Fang, I think it was. Kinda weird. Anyway, Shan-Yu wasn't really much of a threat. Well, okay. In spite of being a bit of an aggressive fighter, you can pretty much take him out, no problem. And now, we are going to finish him with our Limit Break. And also, Mulan is much more useful, as I mentioned beforehand. So yes, let's finish him off now. Yes! Delicious! We rushed up to him and gave him a serving of Shan-Yu flambe. Mwah! Bellissimo! Also, I believe that previous cutscene was the one line he had in the entire game. I don't know if his movie actor came to reprise this role. Wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. But, yeah, that's pretty much all she wrote. Now revel in your victory, Mulan.
Now that's what I call burning some honey bun. Oh yeah! Mulan's the best! Mulan's the best! Now wait a minute, I'm the best! Mushu's the best! Mushu's the best!
By the way, look at this scene right here. Holy shit, actual people! They can render crowds in Kingdom Hearts. Keep this in mind for later, because it's gonna come up.
I've heard a great deal about you, Fa Mulan. You stole your father's armor, ran away from home, impersonated an Imperial soldier. You deceived your commanding officer, shamed the entire Chinese army, and dishonored your family name.
We get the picture.
You're a young woman, and in the end, you have saved us all.
Yeah! Yeah!
Your Excellency.
Captain Lee. Take this, so the world will know what it is you have done for China.
Thank you.
Mulan.
Yes?
Sora.
Sir!
Donald. Goofy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is that all there is to say, Captain? If you wish to win the heart of Fa Mulan, China's bravest woman, you'll have to be a bit more eloquent than that.
Can I get an autograph?
Thanks for everything, Sora.
Now they gotta let me go back to being a guardian. They gotta!
But Mushu, I thought you already were a family guardian.
What? Oh, no, don't even worry about that. That's just real technical, just for us guardians.
You tricked us!
No. See, I just didn't want to bog y'all down with all the guardianese. See, it's very complex, a lot of fine print. You wouldn't understand.
Huh?
Guess it's about time to be moving on.
You shall be missed.
Is it okay if we come back to visit?
Of course.
We will look forward to your return.
You two play nice.
Whoa. Watch it, soldier.
Goodbye, Sora, Donald, Goofy.
By the way, take a drink every time the name in that successive order, Sora, Donald, and Goofy is mentioned. Take a drink. And of course we got our first Keyblade of the game, the Hidden Dragon. And of course, with the Land of Dragons saved, I guess we can now move on to greener pastures. So I'm Solidus-Skully. Wait, what's going on? We're receiving a communication.
Huh?
Hey, wait a minute. Is the ship moving all on its own?
Yup, looks like we're headed toward Hollow Bastion.